Dozens of local and state law enforcement officers converged on Tyndall Air Force Base this morning after reports of an active shooter situation. Turns out someone mistook the active shooter drill that was going on for the real thing. News 13's Anna Hoffman joins us live at Tyndall Air Force Base. Anna, you were there this morning. What was it like out there?
Tom, law enforcement from almost every agency in Bay County, as well as state agencies, responded to Tyndall this morning. Although we now know Tyndall was conducting a drill, when law enforcement first got word of the possible situation, they acted fast. Law enforcement across Bay County sprang into action Tuesday morning when reports came in of a possible active shooter situation on Tyndall Air Force Base.
200-300, I swear. More cops than I've ever seen in Bay County.
Dozens of bystanders lined Tyndall Parkway, curious about the situation.
We've seen a bunch of cops rushing to Tyndall. Didn't know they was going to Tyndall, but, just rushing. Wanted to see, what the commotion was about.
Within minutes, deputies, police officers, firefighters, and EMS teams swarmed Tyndall's Air Operations Center where the active shooter was supposedly barricaded inside. They then found out the base was conducting an active shooter drill.
In a real-world scenario, we would like to be as prepared as we can if something actually happened, so that's why we do these.
All clear. Immediate threat has passed.
During the exercise, there was a real-world 911 call made.
But somehow the information that this was a drill did not reach local law enforcement. Although there was miscommunication, some Bay County residents are proud of the response from law enforcement. Some comments on Tyndall's Facebook post read, "To see such a strong presence rush into a potentially dangerous situation is impressive, and real-world experience allows for real-world response." Bay County Sheriff Tommy Ford says they have been emphasizing tactics in an active shooter situations, considering the increase in those incidents. Ford says his deputies put that training into work Tuesday, and he's proud.
It was a confusing situation, but standing back and looking at it, I could see that our work to try to get everybody on the same page in response to these is really paying off.
Both Sheriff Ford and Tyndall Air Force Base officials would like to say thank you to the public for their support. Sheriff Ford says as law enforcement cars flew down the streets, everyone moved over super quickly and respected the situation. Live in Tyndall Air Force Base, Anna Hoffman, News 13, Panhandle Strong.